Today's reading is from the Holy Gospel according to Luke, chapter 11, verses 15 to 26. When Jesus had cast out a devil, some of the people said, "It is through Beelzebub, the prince of devils, that he casts out devils." Others asked Jesus as a test for a sign from heaven. But knowing what they were thinking, he said to them, "Every kingdom divided against itself is heading for ruin, and a household divided against itself collapses. So too with Satan. If he is divided against himself, how can his kingdom stand? Since you assert that it is through Beelzebub that I cast out devils, now, if it is through Beelzebub that I cast out devils, through whom do your own experts cast them out? Let them be your judges then. But if it is through the finger of God that I cast out devils, then know that the kingdom of God has overtaken you. So long as a strong man fully armed guards his own palace, his goods are undisturbed. But when someone stronger than he is attacks and defeats him, the stronger man takes away all the weapons he relied on and shares out his spoil. He who is not with me is against me, and he who does not gather with me scatters. When an unclean spirit goes out of a man, it wanders through waterless country, looking for a place to rest. And not finding one, it says, "I will go back to the home I came from." But on arrival, finding it swept and tidied, it then goes off and brings 7 other spirits more wicked than itself, and they go in and set up a house there. So that the man ends up by being worse than he was before. The Gospel of the Lord. In this Gospel, the verse that sticks out for me is that a kingdom divided against itself can never stand. There is a story of these Indian crabs, which, when put in an open bucket without a lid, the crabs try to climb out, and every time one crab reaches the edge of the bucket and is almost about to come out, another crab pulls him down. That is the Indian story, and I believe that to be true, particularly in Malaysia, I think, and particularly to the Tamil community. And I think it's because our lower self-esteem. In any organization, if the management is not sincere and is not transparent and tries to play staff against staff, they may have a short-term success because they may get the best of the staff. But over time, there will be resentment and there will be internal politics. And when that happens, it is detrimental to the company. So I think a kingdom divided against itself means that as a team, you have to play as a team. And if you play as a team, I would like to quote Germany and Japan during the Second World War. The only reason they succeeded was because they believed in themselves. They were not divided against themselves. They stood as one. Same with Germany, same with Japan. Japanese were in terms of stature, they were not very well built. And there was all the reason for them to have low self-esteem, but they did not, because there was unity, and they were not divided against themselves. They stood as a race, as a state, as a nation, as a community. And so should we. If we are not divided against self, it'll be harder for an external force to break into our defenses. My thought for today. Have a good day.